I'm Mackenzie Hopkinson. Today we'll be looking at the aviation community, specifically how technology has either aided or hindered it. So Tony, when did you start flying?
Well, Mackenzie, I started flying back in 1990, fixed wing aeroplanes to start with, and then in 96 started training in helicopters. So I ended up with both licenses. I mean, what young man doesn't want to learn how to fly an aeroplane? It was great fun and I really enjoyed it.
Can you fly both now?
I fly helicopters predominantly. I'm not currently in fixed wing aeroplanes. We have to do a biannual flight review every 2 years just to remain current and safe.
Stand forward, helicopter 0 is in, running the 500 in on that fireway range.
Flying sounds great. Have you flown anywhere exciting recently?
So yes, we've recently flown on a helicopter safari. We did a circumnavigation around Queensland. We flew out to Birdsville, up to the Gulf of Carpentaria, right up to the tip of Australia, and then all the way down the east coast. It took 9 days. We covered over 6,000 nautical miles. We stopped for fuel 22 times. We used about 14,000 litres of our gas, and we saw absolutely amazing parts of Queensland. Recommended to anybody.
What has changed over the years you've been flying in regards to technology?
Well, there's been lots of changes over the years with regard to technology. So we started off having to have a flight bag full of all our maps, all our airport locations, all the notice to airmen. Now we can actually carry all of that in what's called an electronic flight bag or our iPad or our smartphone. So for weight, especially in helicopters, as you'll hopefully see later, we can cut down our weight in the machine, and all our information is at our fingertips.
Has technology ever failed you?
Yes, I've had some technology failures in the past, but we keep a hard copy just in case we have an electronic failure.
Okay. Have drones ever affected your flying habits?
I have had a drone fly underneath me at about 150, 200 foot separation. Drones can legally fly to 400 feet. We can legally fly down as low as 500 feet, so technically there's a 100-foot gap between the two of us. However, some drone operators might fly a little higher than they're allowed to, some helicopter operators might fly a little lower if they're coming into land, so there could be potentially a conflict in that regard.
What do you think the future holds for technology in aviation?
Well, that's probably an unlimited question. The future of aviation and technology blend together so well. The advancement nowadays, most new aircraft are built with what's called a glass cockpit. So the actual instruments are now effectively a little LED screen. So again, cutting down weight and probably a little more accurate than some of the old analogue gauges, which I can show you a few in the cabinet over here. So I guess the future of aviation with the advancement of technology is unlimited.
It is clear that technology's advancements have certainly had an impact on pilots and the aviation industry, particularly when it comes to navigating the skies. And despite the increased risks of recreational drones, this does not and will not stop Tony from continuing to pursue his passion for flying.